Hey, this is Matthew Brittle, the King of Bros, and you're listening to Unpopular Review.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Unpopular Review.
Thank you all for clicking on our faces.
Too flag with all that.
Okay, so I wrote down some notes.
Should have to do that.
I don't want to sit too hard.
That's twice. That'll probably go over about as well as Colonel Defeat.
Because there was no Jay White sighting.
Okay, just straight up gangbanging.
This story has been fit.
You gotta pay attention.
So Unpopular Review does not. What is you the CEO of, Chris? Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and all of y'all that know this, in the words of Manny Fresh, one of the greatest DJs of all time, cats, chickens, and dogs, welcome to the best damn sports show that you can have. I'm sorry, that's not them. We're a wrestling show. So the best damn wrestling show that's on UPPR, that is Raw Review on Tuesdays. I'm finally excited because I'm finally got my freaking co-host back. He's finally came back. We've been missing him for the longest. We've been doing Freckles and Friends for almost a whole month, and all the friends has been cool. All the Firefly Funhouses has been amazing, has been exciting, but it's good to be back to originally how we started. Damn, I love wrestling. How do you feel, Easy? What you eat?
You know, I got to rush this thing, but it's been great. It's great to be back. Now, unfortunately, I took a trip to a place I call ATL. And, yeah, I hate y'all airport. I really do.
Look, unfortunately, it's the biggest one, but it's not like the craziest. Well, it's the busiest one, but it's not the biggest one.
It's terrible that I'm always on the last letter when I'm in the airport. And I have to get a train all the way there.
That's because like Florida has this like own designated spot when it comes to that type of thing. It's like the closer, the farther, and then like the farther, the closer.
It's terrible, but I do like going to Atlanta. I'll be there soon. So again, we'll see how it goes then.
But what wasn't terrible, surprisingly, was each and every match of last night was amazing. The matches outweighed the promos, obviously. We definitely had a whole bunch of things, and we're gonna cover all of that. We also have Willie Beamen coming on today? We may have him not, but we love it. We love his takes. We know how he does do it. But we're gonna get it to all 7 of y'all. Please like, subscribe. All of y'all that's even on Instagram. Brianna White, what's up? Everybody, please like and comment and subscribe as we get into it. The first segment that we had Gunther, Randy Orton that comes out. He finally gets to do the Monday Night Raw. And it was good to see him. Good to see him being active and everything. Also, then that's when Gunther comes out, starts trashing him, brings up his family again, then brings up his underachievements, which I feel like it was crazy. It was kind of crazy and disingenuous to me, in a sense of one, you talking to a person that I wanted to break John Cena's record and Ric Flair's record, by the way. I felt like it should have been him. He was the underling of Ric Flair. He was basically the Vegeta to freaking John Cena, Rodriguez, how the hell Mike says the shit, however all that damn long ass times that he says about John Cena, he was the Vegeta to all of that. So I didn't love it. I liked it. It was entertaining, but I wanted more. I wanted better. I wanted a little more oomph. I wanted a little more trash talk. I wanted a little something deeper than we had. I felt like this promo was a little lackluster. I did like the fact that we had a surprise attack by obvious, but a surprise attack by Ludwig Kaiser. And we actually gonna get into Ludwig Kaiser later because I have a feeling that what Adam Pearce had declared And notice we did not see Adam Pearce at all. Only thing we saw Adam Pearce unless 1 or 2 times during the whole entire
yeah, I was teasing. I was joking with my roommate. I was like, one of my problems with the Triple H era is that he uses the pull apart too much. Where somebody attacks somebody and he has to have all this referees and security and the officials come out. One good time in the ring and one good time in the backstage, and this did not happen at all. We did see Adam Pearce by himself later, but talking to the Miz, but that's it.
Yeah, that was literally it. But what was your take on Gunther, Randy? What you think about this whole entire build up and how did it make you feel? Because to me, I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it towards the point that this is what the WHC title was for. It was like
I'm fine with it. I mean, like I said previously, and actually, I'm not sure if I said on the show because I was taking a break. Transition to new shoe job. However, I will say that there's no main event baby faces on Monday Night Raw to really challenge Gunther, and people wanted to see a Randy Orton versus Gunther 2 because of the way Randy Orton lost last time. Now you have to think about that, and then think about the fact that if you didn't see it, people were like, "What happened to a rematch? What happened to a rematch?" I mean, you're never going to win for this case. Randy Orton is not a part of any storyline on SmackDown right now. He was a part of the Bloodline storyline, but the Bloodline storyline is in an internal civil war right now. It doesn't have time for Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens had to face each other because they have no time to be a part of that Bloodline storyline. So it's just a quick and easy way out, which Triple H actually does a lot of. I can't say I blame him for it, but he does do it more often than you think.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I do agree during the Triple H era. I get that he was a heel and everything, but it's just way too many heel for it. It's like the only real babyface they have besides Sammy when he doesn't want to become a conspiracy theorist is Jey Uso. And you have to turn him into, well, he can go back and forth, but you have to turn him to a solo babyface. He's the only one that can challenge. He's the only one that matches up to Gunther. I felt like they dropped the ball with the Otis thing. Otis should have had a chance at one time.
Otis should have had a chance against who?
Against Gunther. Granted, he'll get squashed, but
I'm sorry. What?
Now, hear me out. They say that granted he will get squashed, but I'm just saying just to show on TV how strong Gunther is. I don't like in the sense of kayfabe.
Did you watch NXT last week?
I did. I did actually.
Wasn't Otis on NXT?
Yeah.
And he lost in NXT North American Championship match against a game over Femi. Don't take me wrong. But if he can't even go after and win the NXT North America Championship, why in the world would he get a World Heavyweight Championship match against Gunther?
Like I said, kayfabe wise and just throwing the babyface in there. I look at Gunther. I look at Gunther, and we actually got to keep going. But I look at Gunther as M. Bison in Street Fighter. I look at him as that type of boss of, he's just gonna keep on crushing people. And I look at it on in a kayfabe standpoint. I see how it could have been with Gunther versus Otis. Now, and it would add more fuel to the whole academy, the whole Apple Academy, and now American Made, which the name has worn off on me. I'm sorry, but I will admit that in the sense of we needed more baby faces on just premises of we need more baby faces. You could have thrown Gunther in there. I mean, no, you could have thrown Otis in there. At least one match.
Otis needs to be built up a little bit more. Otis needs to win some victories. I'm not saying he's not capable. I think Otis is very underrated, and I think he's very over with the fans. So he can definitely get it, but he has to look credible for it right at first. And right now, he does not look credible against one Gunther.
not right now, but I think unless they
Okay, go ahead and stretch it.
somebody else. Was it?
It's gonna have to be Randy Orton for now.
I don't see it. But then the next thing that we had after that was actually a banger. It was Sheamus versus Pete, Butch, Dune, however he wants to go by. And I honestly like this match. I like this feud. It was about damn time that Pete explained why the hell he was so mad at Sheamus, even though it's a dumb blame. It makes no sense how you're gonna blame somebody for being hurt. Like you're gonna be like, oh, my career was stifled because of you. No, not really. You was getting some clout. You was getting some things going in motion when you was with.
He's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Sheamus needs to take that L. Sheamus left without a word to anybody. Just disappeared. 1 minute he's taking an unnecessary L to Edge. Next minute he's not on TV. They were out there to defend for themselves. Him as well as Ridge the Fridge, right? Ridge the Fridge was so distressed and heartbroken and sad and disappointed and distraught that he went to NXT and had to find himself all over again. Sheamus is at fault for this, and I understand why.
Ridge not broken Big E's neck. He wouldn't be in the position where he at.
Accidents happen, right? Accidents happen. We have Edge falling off of cages. Look, here's all I'm saying is Sheamus left, didn't say anything to Pete Dunne. Don't call him Butch. And he needs to be punished for it. And he was punishing Sheamus, right? Who looks like he's been in a car accident every week. But he's punished Sheamus until he got a bro kick. A vicious bro kick, I might add.
Yeah, that broke it was personal.
It was just out of nowhere. He just broke the thing and then pop. Double damn. I agree, Mike. You know that's not what you say for. That
broke kick was vicious, but it was one thing. I mean, shit. You hit me with a freaking shillelagh 3 weeks in a row. I'm gonna do something to you.
That's 3 weeks. That's 3 weeks longer than Sheamus gave a damn about Pete Dunne.
On that note, I give the match almost an A. I kind of want to give the match an A.
Didn't check to see how Pete was doing. I agree. Didn't check to see how Pete was doing. Not a phone call, not a postcard, not an email, not a text message, not a DM, not a snail mail, not a video call, nothing. What do you call it? What do you young kids call it? You didn't send no snap.
Oh, snap. I don't like snap. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even like snaps.
Anybody born before before 1995 should not like Snapchat.
You're right. You absolutely right. I agree. But I'm pretty sure if some other these people have a Snapchat because some of these fans will wish that, and this match was actually good, wish that she has a Snapchat, which this match was I wanted this match to continue out. I wanted the match to continue out because how the energy that Maxine Dupree was on. Did you see my girl?
I saw one of my women. No, I will say this. I think less is more for Maxine Dupree. I'm sure she has improved, but I'm sure she still is improving. And the longer the match was going, the more you could probably see the flaws. So this was a good way to mask it. She went out there. She had fire. She had energy. And she went out there and she did a thing. Now, I thought it was going so well. I wanted to see more. But in hindsight, it probably wasn't worked out well for Maxine Dupree. But this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the Y6. And I know I'm in the minority, and F all you people, I don't care. I'm not a fan of the Wyatt 6. They ruin storylines. I am fine with the Alpha Academy versus American Made. But this make-believe feud they have with Wyatt 6 that still has not been explained.
It's because he's a betrayer.
He's a betrayer. So, because Chad Gable is a quote-unquote betrayer, it gave the Y6 all the reasons and all the excuses in the world to go around and commit murder to all the backstage people and wrestlers that forgot they were attacked all because they have a feud with Chad Gable, who also was murdered and came back to life. I don't think so. I think it's stupid.
But Chad was the first one to come at them.
Because he got shot in the head.
I know. But I'm just saying, but he was when they came back to life. Also, Chad is the only other one that has a real legit storyline at the time. We're getting, and we'll go to the next segment that we are getting more storylines, adding on storylines, beefy storyline, but I just wanted to say that I had to get it off my chest.
The chat is on fire right now.
I had to get it out of my chest. We don't care. Wait, who don't care? So disrespectful. But anyway, but it's just like I said. Like I said before, this match was cool. I disagree with the whole Wyatt Six because of the fact they are disruptors, but the Chad versus Wyatt Six was kind of like the OG up, OG coming up. So now we getting the conclusion of it. Honestly,
who are you rooting for, Freckles? Who are you rooting for between the Wyatt Six and American Me?
That's tough because I would say this. And a disclaimer, I'm fine with either one winning. I want the Wyatt Six to win.
You bullshit. It's crazy. That's crazy. How could you do this? How could you commit murder? You are from Atlanta. I've been to Atlanta, right? Been to Atlanta. Only city more violent I've been in, witnessed in firsthand of visiting has been Miami. Been to Atlanta.
I know you've seen some shit in Miami.
Yeah, Miami all the time. But right, how it's supposed to go. It's on site. My man caught a bullet to the dome. A bullet to the dome. It should be on site for these dead people who are only around as a tribute to Bray Wyatt.
What is the best?
Where can this storyline go? Is my question. Can't go much of anywhere. This is not a good storyline.
They need so this I see is going down. Chad's gonna be Uncle Howdy. Chad's gonna be Uncle Howdy next week, right? They may he took his this is how I see it going down. Chad being Uncle Howdy next week.
Chad's not being Uncle Howdy next week. Uncle Howdy hasn't wrestled in 17 years. He's been stuck in catering. He needs this W.
17? It's not been, stop it. It's not been 17 years.
Like you say 14, but it doesn't matter. The bottom line is Uncle Howdy has not wrestled on Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, or WWE Super Show in 18 years. There's no way.
But either way, I look at it as either Chad just like wins, or they just do a whole disqualification on knockout. He don't make it. One way or another. I see this ending at Bash of Berlin.
No. Bash of Berlin, I think, already has their 5 matches.
The 5? Okay. So I need, like I said, I need this to end. I need it to end. I agree with you. It's been dragging, but
thank you, Jeffrey. Was I wrong?
You said 14. Stop it. Stop it.
Uncle Howdy never wrestled. What are you talking about? Uncle Howdy has wrestled.
Yeah,
He's a former tag team champion, former NXT champion. Howdy last wrestled in January with Bray versus LA Knight. False. He did not wrestle in January with Bray. He interfered in the match. It was Bray versus LA Knight. It was in an EDM match. And for some reason, Uncle Howdy came out there, jumped off a speaker, and got himself injured. Speaking of injuries. I'm sorry, it's on CM Punk.
I ain't gonna lie, that was perfect timing with
Uncle Howdy is former tag team champions with Michael McGillicuddy.
Yes, I remember that. Oh my god, memory fucking lot. Because that was when they was with the Miz. Wasn't that when they were Miz?
Yeah, Mr. Rush.
It was like, yeah, oh god, that was you talking about dark.
See, get out of here. That's nonsense. Stop speaking nonsense. That's nonsense. He went in there and did a wrestling move.
It don't count.
So I guess Liv Morgan wrestled last night too, right? CM Punk stepped into the ring and put the strap over his shoulder. That should be a wrestling move also. I'm surprised he didn't get injured.
Liv whooped that ass. That's the difference. It's a whole difference maker. Liv was whooping ass.
Bray and Matt Hardy. Well, there was some things that sold some tickets, right? Bray versus Matt Hardy. They sold some tickets.
They did.
Yeah,
they did.
No, I'm joking. They did.
I remember that also. But just like EC brought up, and before we transition, you want to go on a commercial break?
Yeah, let's go on commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. We'll be right back. You're watching the Popular Review.
Previously on the Mike Knox Show.
Y'all know where the name comes from, right? It's like everybody wrestling show now has like some kind of wrestling pun to it, right? So Perfect Plex Radio was out long before a lot of these shows was out. And if you go through name after name after name, you figure, fuck it, it's just me anyway. So I call it the Mike Knox Show. But back to this shit, right? We're gonna talk about Roman in a second. Get about it here. That just came out, y'all. All right, so my man, for all y'all who want to dog my man Bronson Reed, look at this man. He's coming here. I'm gonna do it again, and I don't care what you say. I don't give a good dog damn. I stole it. I don't care. If you can like Big Van Vader, sometimes, and I never said I disagree with you. I just like how you say it so much and so aggressively. Yes, sometimes these old motherfuckers gotta get surpassed. Okay, I said it. Okay. When you look at this man, and you all say, you Barber and others, he's a chicken
Stop
shit
going
champion.
after my person right now.
He's a chicken shit partner, right? He don't do nothing by himself. I'm sorry. He is doing this alone. And I think what no one has put out there on wax, what we're going to put out there on wax is that he has been doing this by himself. And y'all get a lot of my shit. Y'all know where y'all heard it from here too. The Mike Knox Show. We're Barbershop Talk News Radio, the show for the intelligent wrestling fan. OTC, Original Tribal Chief, only tribal chief. One tribal chief. Over-the-counter chief. It don't matter. He is the man. And he's doing it alone. And it's so impressive.
Hold on here. Is this the barbershop? Is this the barbershop? It's the barbershop. Yeah, I mean, we can't talk straight in the barbershop. Then where can we talk straight? We can't talk straight nowhere else. You know, this ain't nothing but healthy conversation.
And that was, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Knox of the Mike Knox Show that you can catch on 6 p.m. The Intelligent Wrestling Fan.
I bet you from watching that clip, you have no idea who's hosting that show. I bet you didn't know it was the Mike Knox of the Mike Knox Show. Had no clue. I'm sure you did. But you are watching Monday Night Raw Review Show with none other than Franco Sensei and the executive consultant. And we're over here. We're about to talk about CM Sucks because he came out and told a story that absolutely sucked.
Wow. Why? What? I mean, okay. So I want to say suck. It was lackluster from what I'm used to him doing. It was lackluster of what I'm used to him doing, or how he can shoot a promo. But come on, man, you can't say something about somebody being free from cancer. It sucks.
I'm very happy that someone is free from cancer. I'm very happy that people fly 17,000, 15,000, 5,000, whatever amount. I'm happy for him. But he basically went on and said, "Oh, I'm so happy to be here. It's the first time I've been here 2 years." Well, she said almost every week since he came back. Okay, yes.
Well, yes, it's the CM Punk reunion tour.
Then he said, "Let me tell you what really happened.
It's the reunion tour.
Let me tell you what really happened. He went to South Florida. He went to Sunrise. He went to Fort Lauderdale. He said, "Okay, what we doing tonight?" They're like, "This is what I got for you. You're going to be in a strap match." He said, "What the fuck is a strap match? This is what you got to do." He said, "Okay, you got to go out there. You have to sell that strap match." CM Punk said, "Well, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to sell this strap match. I don't know what I can do." So he spent all Fan Fest weekend trying to figure out how he's going to put over the strap match, and that was the best he came up with. And he knew it was bullshit because he smiled and laughed when he got to the strap match because he knew he had to find a way, and that was the best he could come up with to making it sound great for a strap match. There was no reason, I agree, there was no reason in the world to make this a strap match. They had to come up with a stipulation that's not as hardcore as a Hell in a Cell, but something that's still going to be better than a one-on-one match. And this is what they came up with. And the funny thing is, I was like, okay, if they're just whipping each other's ass, I can accept it. And I told my roommate, because I was watching it with him, and I said, but I always hated strap match. Jeffrey, hear me. Jeffrey, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay? Freckles, you hear me out? Hear me out. This is how strap matches used to go when they used to happen.
Uh-oh. You know what?
My guy A, right? You see my guy A and my guy B have a strap.
This deserves this.
Yeah, go ahead. Put me on.
Oh, let me get.
You got yourself on. There you go. My guy A and my guy B are in a strap match, right? My guy B is taking control. He's dragging my guy A behind him. He hits one fucking turnbuckle, and then as he's walking to the next one, my guy A hits the turnbuckle. Then my guy B keeps going to the second turnbuckle, and my guy A, hits that turnbuckle. Then they go to the third one, hits the turnbuckle. Then my guy A hits the turnbuckle, and then right when my guy B is about to hit the fourth one, all of a sudden they're in a fucking tug of war. I hate that booking. I hate strap matches. They suck.
That was beautiful
It's
demonstration.
It's not true.
But I agree, though. I don't like this version. And I get where they're doing this version, because if you did the same version like AEW Texas Death Strap match, then they're gonna say, oh, you just copied off of AEW, blah 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 blah. But I definitely don't like this version. I know they're just gonna keep on whipping each other like I don't want to say what I want to say because we're gonna get canceled. But yeah, that I want to see it.
Ways I wanted to say something.
It's gonna be a whole lot of whoop that tricks. It's a match, and also this type of match protects CM Punk from getting hurt, protects Drew from if he does lose, which I don't think he's going to lose, but if he does lose, doesn't make him look weaker. But yes, that's the match I'd rather have. I would have rather let them have a bull rope match. In my opinion, I feel like that'd be more suitable. I don't know. Maybe they trying to stretch this out.
Too much like the dog collar match.
Is that what now?
It would have been too much like the dog collar match, one of the more famous matches AEW put on.
Oh yeah. I can see that. I can see that as well. But I don't like this the four corner. But am I gonna watch it? Am I gonna watch it? Absolutely. Am I gonna enjoy it? Probably so. How do I rate this promo? I give it a 2 because it wasn't that great. It was to me promos that are predictable, that I can predict like what most of the things you're gonna say. I ain't gonna like it. That's just me. But
I can't disagree with you. And then they acted like they were going to fight, and then they were stopped because of a deal that wasn't a deal. It was weird.
Yeah, the way it ended, the way it started, I just didn't like it. But what I did like was the next segment. We had Odyssey Jones on the New Day finally getting their due diligence against the Final Testament, and I hope that this was the final match. And I know my head is shaking right now, but I hope that this is the final match with the Final Testament, because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the Final Testament experiment. I'm tired of the doggone Final Testament. I'm tired of carrying cross. Even though I like his wrestling style, it's freaking amazing. But I'm getting sick and tired of this faction. Let it go.
I don't think it's the end of the Final Testament. I do believe it's the end of this feud, which I think is sad. I think it's one of the better ones with the Final Testament, but
it was.
It's over, and I'm not sure where the Final Testament go from here.
What's up, Barbie? What's up, High Life? I just don't like. I just don't like where I don't know how far their faction can go, because who's next for Final Testament after this? Exactly. And when you hear silence, that means in business everybody's in agreement. But this match was what I thought was going to be physical. It was going to be amazing. It was definitely going to make Odyssey Jones look like the hero as he is. Because why? I love goofy black wrestlers because they relate to me because I'm one goofy ass person. And nope, I'm not even going to do it to y'all. Y'all even get the satisfaction of all y'all people all on the internet complaining and whining about how Triple H is racist, how everybody is racist, how they always perpetuate a stereotype. I actually saw that on the freaking Facebook group, in the Facebook group. Shame on you, motherfuckers. But anyway, this match was awesome. I enjoyed it. I gave it a 3.5 only because I gave it a 3.5, and it was only because I understood why they did the Kofi doesn't tag in Woods, but it was just like, I was like, I just was like, oh my God, here we go.
I think this is a better way to go.
Like, I got to plant seeds.
I feel like this is a better way to go. Everybody thinks it's going to be Xavier, but I think it should be Kofi with Odyssey Jones playing the heavy. I think that would just make it a little bit more emotional when it finally does happen.
I wonder if Kofi just turns on both of them, low-key. Yeah,
Kofi turns on both?
In a sense, where like I said, it's a wild guess, but it could be Kofi. It could be actually Kofi just turning.
I agree, Mike. I'll say, you know, I'm gonna call you from now on. I'm gonna call you Mike Knox. I agree with you, Mike Knox. I think so, Jeff. I think it's gonna be Kofi. I'm on the Mike Knox bandwagon.
I feel like I honestly feel like they might pull a swerve on us. I wouldn't be surprised, but if they do pull a swerve on us, damn it, I need Woods to like get like some type of great solo type of run because we need more. And I think the other reason why is because it's just like we said earlier, there's a lack of baby faces in general. You know,
all right, there are a lot of baby faces, but there are not that many over baby faces on Monday Night Raw. What they have Sami Zayn too. New Day needs to break up, long overdue. Whether it is Kofi or Xavier, I don't care. Ended. I don't necessarily want New Day to break up.
Always been on the New Day needs to go bandwagon.
I don't necessarily need New Day to break up, but I think it might
exactly.
be time.
I don't either. I would have rather let them separate and just go and just do their own thing, but.
It is too right on our face like Finn was. Here's the thing. We know Finn can play a heel.
Yeah.
I know Xavier Woods can play a heel.
I don't know if
I've never seen Kofi play a heel, effective heel anyway. He's been a heel, but more of a goofy heel. If he turns, he's going to be on some Chad Gable, Santos Escobar type crap, Dakota Kai, and I'm just not sure if he's going to be able to do that. Mike Knox wants to yell out, there's no need to break them up in his opinion, though. Jeffrey says, when you think about Kofi won the WWE Championship as a singles, and Xavier never had a singles championship. Kofi or Xavier could use that. Whoever
turns. This is a chance. This is a shot.
Mike Knox now says it's all we got as black folks. Assuming you mean New Day Rocks. We also had the Street Profits.
I will be honest though.
Be honest.
I kind of hope. I think. The Profits may actually win on Friday.
That's fine for you to be honest. And let me be honest with you. They're not.
But the only reason why I would say that is because I feel like somebody's going to interfere.
Who's going to interfere? Who's capable of interfering to cost the Bloodline the tag team championship? That's the best you got. That win. No, Sheriff says Cody Rhodes is black. Stop. We love honesty on the show. I agree. He's thinking Jimmy. Jimmy is not capable of doing it on his own. Jimmy will come back when Roman picks up the phone, or Paul Heyman picks up the phone.
But personally, I feel like Jimmy.
Roman Reigns is out till next month.
Jesus Christ, are you serious?
Roman Reigns is out till next month. He won't be back.
I know Roman is. I definitely know Roman is, but I didn't know Jimmy was still out for a whole nother month.
No, Jimmy is only going to come out because of Roman. He's not going to come out by himself. Cody Rhodes will never be black. Cut that out. I agree. Worst joke in wrestling.
He's black
from Mike
adjacent.
Knox.
He's black.
Roman
adjacent.
ain't going to be back for the 13th. Exactly.
Yeah, I agree with that too. But yeah, but we already know what's going to happen with this.
The chat is on fire.
They about to split up, everything of that nature, and
about to
after
go for 3
that
hours.
we had the next segment we had after that was, and I've been waiting I almost wanted the title. I almost wanted to change the title of the show when I saw this, because I was going to put Big Meaty Men Slapping Meat as the title, but I said, "No, I'm gonna change my mind." I changed my mind. But your boy Bronson Reed, Mr. Tsunami himself, goes up against Miz and just
Hated this match.
I did too. I didn't need this match. I didn't need it. You could have had it. You could have put it for any promo, for all the promos that was out there. This match could have been a promo without Miz. You could have just had Braun come up to Miz, talk about how much he loved R-Truth, and challenge Bronson Reed next week. We really didn't need this match.
No, because you had to think that one of the greatest of all time, The Miz, was going to get tsunamied. And I cringed at the fact that they were going to do this. Thank God. I have never, ever, ever, and I'm a big fan of this guy, ever been as happy to see Bronson Reed. No, sorry. Woo! Oh, I'm gonna go back and edit that off of YouTube. I've never been so happy to see Braun Strowman come out because he needs to whoop Bronson Reed's ass.
I do agree.
What he tried to do
like
to Miz.
he is. Now, I feel that on a personal level. I feel like he's definitely gonna be the brakes off of Bronson Reed. Because honestly, when the last time we seen Braun?
Braun Strowman lost to Damian Priest embarrassingly on Monday Night Raw before SummerSlam.
Yep.
A couple weeks
so
ago.
It's due about time, and I'm tired of only seeing him on. And by the way, this is going to be a rant because you niggas always thinking that Wingstop is so delicious.
It's
not.
There's nothing wrong with Wingstop.
Wingstop is horrible.
You
like the
and Bad Guy
commercial
Jack
with
must
Rey
have
Mysterio and Braun Strowman. That commercial is horrible.
That wasn't a bad commercial. It was actually entertaining.
It was horrible because it was Wingstop. But I'm ready to see this match. I'm excited to see this match because just like, and if I could show the clip without getting sued by WWE, without getting sued by anybody, I would have. But just like Big E said, I don't give a damn about your 5-star matches. I don't give a damn about your ring techniques. I want one big mother versus another big mother. I want King Kong versus Mother Goliath, and I'm about to get that real soon. It's gonna be Big Meat men slapping meat, and I'm gonna be shouting meat, all and up and down the goddamn whole entire match. But that does not mean just because I'm from Atlanta that I like it. I'm just saying.
That probably went over a lot of y'all heads, and I thank you for that. In the meantime, let me just say, the reason I mentioned your name, Bad Guy Jack, because he went on a rant about some food place you don't like, and the only other person I know who does that is you. Then he starts going off into a promo for 5 minutes over it, and the only person I know that does that is you. So, yes, that's why I mentioned your name. EC, how you feel about the Tsunamis now? I have been a big fan of Tsunamis over the last 2 weeks. However, I am never going to be a fan of Bronson Reed, and more importantly than that, I still stand by it. You watched it 6 times on last 2 Mondays ago and 6 times last Monday. He just climbs and falls on somebody. That's all he does. You want to talk about real splash? Look at what Dirty Dominic Mysterio did.
Now, yes, that splash was really good. That splash was really good. But I admit it's not that bad. Come on. It's not the worst.
You had this thing on loop so I can just watch it over and over. It just looks like he's just tripping on a banana peel up there.
It's just
Yeah, of course he wins. Look at him. He's 350, 380 pounds just falling on somebody. It's like the career is over. Boom, career. Look at it. Sheamus has looked dirty since. Fall splash. I didn't see winning. Well, you think about that if you ever get put on you. That's a lot of weight. I'll say that.
No, bro. I don't give a damn. I don't care how much you pay.
That's
me.
funny. False.
I'm not taking that type of. I'm not taking splash. I don't give a damn if it's a tsunami, a hurricane, motherfucking little small puddle, tidal wave. I'm not doing none of that. 150. I stay in my lane in the cruiserweight division or like the 200s. But after I see something like that, where they got that extra neck muscle in the back, or they have no neck, I'm not doing it.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we are at another commercial break time. Find out some stuff that we talk about on Tuesdays, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. You're watching Unpopular Review. We'll be right back.
I said I saw it. Mm-hmm. I can see the points that you made, but none of it matters because the movie was everything I wanted it to be.
And that's fair. It was nice to see some of these characters show up, but not really be themselves. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, Elektra was herself because she didn't do nothing in the original Daredevil either.
I love that they had Blade in there. Channing
I
Tatum.
did too. I like how in the Void he ages up, even though he's an immortal vampire. I like that. I like how he doesn't in the Void either. There's no blood or garlic serum in the Void either because he was gaunt. I need some of that magic. I need that Void magic, okay? Because he was gaunt. He looked like he couldn't lift me up, let alone fight all those people for 20 minutes.
Listen, I'm sure he still got in shape for it.
If you paid me $1 million or whatever they paid him, I'd be in shape right now.
Hold on, you didn't like Channing Tatum as Gambit?
I guess I would have liked him if he was actually in a movie before, but he
was supposed to be.
We were supposed to get reparations. You want to watch a movie about that? The
he was supposed to be. That's why they had the line in there.
No, I got it. I got the joke. I got it. But I still haven't seen the movie that he was in that made it like. That's why the Blade hit because he was actually in a movie. He started it all. I just wish they would have fed him during crash services. I like Johnny.
Channing Tatum one was a fan service. That was a fan service thing because fans wanted them in the movie.
No, I
was like, oh yeah, we're gonna
understand how movies work. And salute to you for buying some shares in the movie stock. Clearly, Rashad.
Calvarine.
I don't see movies just for cameos, Rashad. I don't do that. I spend a lot of money for that ticket.
Listen, the thing as a whole was a great fan service movie. All the stuff that Deadpool is known for, they threw it all in there. They blended it up, and it was a great, fun adventure, to kind of bring it all to what I think should be a close.
So let me join you, Rashad. Let me roll up this 20 and do a line real quick because you were talking insanely crazy. Clearly, they're going to do more than one because they said it throughout the whole movie.
Wow. I'm kind of speechless about that one.
You can watch.
First of all, Channing Tatum was actually pretty good in the damn movie, and Elektra did have a couple of good moments as well. I don't know why. Anyway, take it away, easy, because I'm mad about that. Man.
Deadpool and Wolverine was mid. Sheriff has been like taking no prisoners lately. I don't know what's going on with her. But I think she got a boyfriend and she just went crazy or something. That's my favorite having to share because she's completely changed from when I first met this woman. Let's see. Did he like the movie? Yes, he did like the movie. He didn't like the movie that much. And Mike Nacho says lies. Ladies and gentlemen, we had Steve and Willie Beeman backstage, but I thought he was going to be home so he could do this segment. And I see his ass is still in the car. So I'm going to ask him this question, right? I'm going to bring him on so everybody can see him ask this question. How long before you are home?
I'm actually about to be parked because I'm pulling up to my future mother-in-law house.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
Your future mother-in-law. Do you have something you want to tell me? Because I don't recall getting a phone call saying that you're getting married.
Oh yeah, I did say that, right? Yeah, but my bad. But anyway, come on, man. I can do this from right here, right now. I'm good to go.
Once you park.
All right, hold on. I'm about to park in like I said, the next 3 minutes.
All right, I'm putting you backstage.
No, keep going.
No, you are not. No, because I don't like to promote this kind of driving.
Hey, look,
what Ron's thinking. I don't like to promote people driving and doing the show. I can't stand it.
You see how we live over here, man? We live raw, baby, and we talking about raw, baby. So let's
I don't know if we're living raw or we're living reckless. But I tell you right now, I'm going to put your ass backstage, and when you're ready, you give me the thumbs up, okay?
Okay.
All right, cool. God, Hey,
Unpopular
Willie,
review.
like he's like he texts me, he sends me a voice note. He's like, oh yeah, I'm on my way home now, blah blah blah, because I know you don't want me to do the car. And then I call him. He's like, oh yeah, I'm coming on right now. I think he's at home. I think he'll be in the bathroom or the closet.
Right.
Instead, his ass is in the car to go into his future baby mother's house. They didn't even tell me he's getting married, but he's probably just flirting with one. Anyway, long story short, let's talk about it. Monday Night Raw. What else was next before we have to cut down the steam and Willie Beamer?
All right, so after that, we had Judgment Day 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, however you say it. I always going to say that they are right, but you had them. At first it was all about shooting the promos of the 2-on-2 that's about to happen between Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, that was never mid, and Dominic, the biggest heel heat on Raw. I don't think he's the biggest heel on Raw, but I think he just has the biggest heel heat on Raw. He's probably top 3 heel.
By far.
Is that what?
By far.
Yeah, by far.
Gunther had some good heat last night too. Great.
He did. It's going to take Gunther to literally do what he said. And even at that point, he's not going to get the same amount of heat that Dom's getting.
Yeah, not
the only way Dom cools off on his heat is if he played both of them. And go back to his dad.
Yeah,
that's the only way. That's the only way Dom cools off is if he goes back to the LWO. That's not gonna happen because you know why? I love this new Dom.
Dom can be a future world champion if he just gains some weight. He needs to gain some muscle. That's his only issue. Besides that, he's very good. I don't know what he's doing right there. Okay. I don't understand this guy. But he'll probably be back in a second. He's getting himself together. We're going to have what makes Steamin' Beamin' or Beamin' Steamin'. I've never said this for years right. But this was an ass whooping that needed to happen. I was thinking about it as I was watching this segment. I said the Terror Twins just keep going right through the Judgment Day, who outnumbers them by more than 2-fold. So why in the world are they doing this consistently? Like Damian Priest went out there to face Dominic Mysterio, and then he got attacked by 3 people. He just shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but now mind you, mind you, the 3 people was using just regular moves. Damian was using signature moves. Super kick.
But he's one person. Thank God Rhea got hit with the fucking chair by Liv Morgan.
And that's my biggest problem is they've been booking them a little too strong. I get that they were the anchors of
no, we do not encourage driving and recording.
You know what I'm saying? Of Judgment Day, but one, they're hypocrites. Let's just get that out of there. I don't know why everybody is is on their side because first of all, Damian kept on throwing shade on Finn, costed Finn his title match, threw them under the bus every time they lost. Rhea did the same thing to them. Then on top of that, manipulated Dom to turn on his own daddy and hurt Liv and put Liv out. But then we supposed to be mad because Liv wants to get her receipt. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But I love this segment. Just like you said, I love the fact that they beat the brakes off of them. They pulled a bloodline. They literally pulled a bloodline. Because this, especially when Damian was being hung on the ropes, that really reminded me of when it happened to Cody and the bloodline was beating the crap out of Randy.
Judgment Day had to get the upper hand this time, but it's going to be the Terror Twins versus Dom and Rhea. I'm sorry, Liv. And
yeah, I got the Terror Twins winning.
I had the Terror Twins winning already. It just don't see them losing.
I did have 2 problems, and I think this is you rubbing off. This is you rubbing off on me. I did have 2 problems with this segment, and it was literally just the end of the segment. Why was his hands different than everybody else's hands when they first posed?
Whose hands?
No, so that's the second part. JD Madonna came out came up like this, and then he switched it back to the fist. And then what the fuck is Carlito looking at?
The crowd was chanting Yeet. They wanted Jey Uso out there, but Jey Uso's not coming out there.
No. Even though I wish, and I should have put it in here, but I wish that we would have Mommy Yeet. You know what I'm saying? I want that. I want Rhea Ripley. I want Jey Uso. I want to see that. I want that. I want it. I wanted that. I would have been cool if it was them two doing a tag match. But I get why it's the Terror Twins. I get why they finna go over when. But are they still going to stay together after this? Or like, because I'm wondering how far they're going to stay together, or are they just going to go to separate ways?
Mommy Yeet, they love them some Rhea and Jey Uso.
Told you.
I think I saw Yeetality is what I saw.
Yeetality.
But y'all need to let it go because Jey Uso is going over to
true.
SmackDown.
They need CW is coming in. Bloodline Civil War is about to step in. We got Bad Blood, which unfortunately I ain't gonna make it. That's why I keep seeing them doggone tickets. That and Kurt Franklin, it comes in town the next day, so I got VIP tickets for that.
So Mike Knox is apparently drinking. If I translate this properly, it says, after this, check me out over on SGO. I've seen Jay Rhea.
After, okay, I don't know what that meant. But just like I didn't get, I got the purpose of this next match, but this was probably the most mid match out of all the matches. Not this match, but the next match that we had was the triple threat tag team match between between just every freaking woman that needed a doggone storyline. You had PFC, you had Alba Fire, you had Alba Fire, aka Alba Fire, and then you also had, and I forgot who was the other people that was at Damage Control. Oh yeah, so keep forgetting that they exist, which
is not good because not too long ago they were such a dominant faction, and now
exactly. But now. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what?
I said it. I just checked me out over, and it took a while for me to decipher that. Trust me, I brought out every Google Translate I had.
Oh, that was you, because I heard something go bloop, and it was It's cold blooded. But yeah, this match, it was okay. Like I said before, I didn't really care for it. How did you feel about this match? Because I just was like,
the match was fine. It was decent for what it was. It's just that, well, quite frankly, nobody cares about it. Nobody cares about your women's tag team champions. I know Triple H is gonna hold to try to make them credible, but they're not, right?
Well, this was the only good part of the match.
PFC's okay, but they need to get some traction, and Damage Control, really needs Asuka back, and that's just how it is. Dakota Kai being hurt too does not help it.
The problem, and that was my problem with Damage Control. You had, and I kept telling people this every single time. I kept saying it on every single show. Problem was you had Asuka, you had Kairi Sane, you had the whole Asian persuasions, but how do you feel about Pure Fusion?
The only reason I remember their initials are PFC because I can't remember the name. Except for Fusion. It's because Pat McAfee said, kind of like KFC. Pure Fusion Collective. Pat McAfee said, what about KFC or something like that? So when you said that helps me remember PFC.
Yeah, he got confused with it with KFC. So, which is kind of funny. But like, I already told y'all, I don't really like the name. I don't like this name. I never liked the name. On top of that, did y'all see when they came out and they put the name in the little ticker? But the problem was it said Sonya Deville and Sonya Deville only on the backdrop. Literally only shows Sonya Deville on the back.
It didn't make any sense. I don't know why they play Sonya Deville's music anyway. She's not wrestling.
Sometimes you just.
Okay. Anyway, what was next?
After that, you had your main event.
Oh, okay. In that case, we have one last commercial break. Take when we come back, we're going to talk about the main event, which is Ludwig Kaiser versus none other than the Viper Randy Orton. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching Unpopular Review.
So
Damian Priest hasn't made anybody. You know why? Because he can't even make himself.
Damian Priest is hot right now. Bro.
He's hot. Where? Where do you see he's hot? He's not even. He
took off the glasses.
New York, Puerto Rico. That's because they represent. He's representing the hometown. Do you know New York is only 12 million people in the metropolitan area? Well, 20, but there's 310 million people in the United States.
And he possibly had a match of the year in Puerto Rico with Bad Bunny.
Last year,
A memorable match.
Yeah,
I was there. And I was saying that's not true.
He made Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny made himself. Like that. What?
What was that?
That's how he talks.
He didn't even sing that song.
Yes, he did.
He doesn't.
He does sing that song. He said that song. That's how I first discovered him.
I like it like that.
Yeah, Cardi B. He had a verse. That's the first time I ever heard Bad Bunny.
I fucking think you're right.
I am. Yeah, that's Bad Bunny.
Kara, your friends are in mortal peril, but there is something we can do.
What we thought was an antimatter tsunami turned out to be an ongoing storm without any predictable pattern. Wave ho.
Another universe lost.
You think he just happened to be in the neighborhood when your planet blew up?
What do you say?
I was wrong about it all. All living things, in all realities, are about to die.
Ladies and gentlemen, that Justice League movie, it will be reviewed at 9:00 p.m. on our Unpopular Review Entertainment channel. And you can watch myself as well as Big Daddy Cool on UPPR Shorts, which comes out almost every single day, which we have some interesting opinions and we talk about it. But yeah, there you go.
I need you not to sing like Bad Bunny ever.
I mimicked him exactly. Like if you close your eyes, you would think I was Bad Bunny.
Absolutely not. No. Stop it. Stop. See, that's why Jeff is laughing right now. Because he can't believe what you just said. Stop it.
That's exactly what I heard from Bad Bunny.
This is not what he said. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, the last match that we have to review, and then we'll be out your hair because NXT is coming on, and in that main event, we have the one and only person that you can say his name, he appears. But it's like I said, it's like I said, this match was amazing. Ludwig Kaiser keeps growing on me a lot. Pause. But he keeps growing. He keeps growing on me. And this makes me feel like he's gonna get in the tournament.
Sheriff is crazy tonight.
Every time. It is, and I keep telling you, you're wrong. It is NXT. It's NXT. And then on Thursday nights, it's do they have a cable station? You can't find it. But there's not this. That's just I need them to be on something. I need them to be on. If you're going to be on one of the private things, please be on the streaming site that I got. One of them, damn it. But like I said, this match was amazing. I love the physicality of this match. I love the cunningness out of the both of them. It was like who can out. It was like who can out ring psychology the other person, who can out physical the other person, and the amount of, and I wish I had it, but the amount of backdrops that Ludwig went through was amazing. The amount of backdrops that he hit harder than some baby mamas hitting you people with them food stamps and the child support. But this man, Randy freaking Orton. Let me tell you, I wish he would beat Gunther. He's not, realistically. He's not. I wish he would, but I would. But I wish he. But I wouldn't have done it right out this gate because it's too soon. Gunther still needs that build. Jordan still needs that title reign. He still needs to keep the championship belt. But in the overallness, I don't see when Randy gets another shot soon after this.
Well, no, I see him get a WWE championship shot, not a world championship shot.
It'll be, well, yeah, probably so.
I see it's happening as soon as Survivor Series, actually.
Well, see, I think they're gonna do something with Survivor Series. I'm pretty.
I don't
sure
think Randy's going to be in a Survivor Series or a War Games type of match. I see him and Cody going after it because after Cody Rhodes beats Kevin Owens, who's he going to challenge against?
That is true. And then you do have Kevin and Randy having that little bond tag team. So right. I get where you're coming from. I just, like I said, I just wish he could get that one more title reign, but I don't see it in him.
Well, he still plans to wrestle for like 5 more years, so it's still a possibility if he can last that long.
I don't see him lasting past 3. I give him 3.
That's fair.
I give him 3. I know he said 5, but I give him 3 full time, and then in 2 years it's going to be part time,
which is fine. Yeah, that's fine.
And then he's done.
He can go to start being a special attraction, starting like AJ Styles.
But then even at the end of this match, you had Randy poking Gunther in the eye, showing him that, hey, look, they don't call me the Legend Killer for nothing. They don't call me the Snake. They don't call me the person that with the crazy voice in his head, the Viper, because you keep on poking me. I will poke back at.
Is this your way of saying that you want to just do this in the car? All right, we gotta get ready to go anyway. So let's almost end this with what makes Steamin' Beamin'. We're gonna take this last little break, and when we come back, what makes Steamin' Beamin'?
You got something for us?
The whole entire thing. This was the funniest moment.
What is Jay Uso got for us tonight?
Jay, literally,
at the Waffle House
for mommy. Jay is thirsty for mommy, y'all. We saw it as soon as after this whole little blow up with Liv and with Rhea and Dom and then all that mess. Jay comes out, he shoots his shot in front of Dom.
Yeah,
in front of Damien, and Damien is the number 1 instigator of all time with the
stirring the pot.
Hey, bro, I wouldn't take that if I was you. That's some New York shit.
Oh yeah. No,
he showed why he was prime New Yorker. Because New Yorkers, one thing I know about them, they instigate any and everything. How I know this? Because I'm in
Northerners.
a Facebook group.
Northerners. We just don't put up with shit. We just call it out.
I'm in a fellow Facebook group that was created by New Yorkers, and all these New York motherfuckers always talking.
Yo. What's up, UPR Universe? This your man, Steamin' Willie Beeman, and I'm coming to you with a special car edition of What Makes Beeman Steamin'. Raw was all right last night, man. I'm going to say this. Maybe, I'm wrong for saying this. But fuck the Turd Twins. I wanted to see This Is My Yeetality. You feel me? I wanted to see my man Jay and Rhea go against Dominic and Liv, man. But I think because of what Rikishi said and all this and all that, I think that played a part in why we get in Damian Priest, the Turd Twins, and against Dom and Liv, which I hope Dom and Liv get the win because they have this motherfucking Judgment Day 2.0, man. They kind of getting on my fucking nerves, but I kind of like it though. Like Dom is the hottest heel in the game. Like don't give a fuck what nobody say. Fuck MJF, fuck whoever. It's all about motherfucking Dom, man. The boos be out of this world. Like I don't think we heard boos like this since like the Hogan and them like with motherfucking Honky Tonk Man and Ted DiBiase and shit like that. Yeah, I just killed the goddamn mosquito. Don't judge me. I'm in the car. But anyway, next thing. Hey, can I just say for real? Man, fuck Raw. Let's move to SmackDown. I'm waiting to see, because I will be in the building at the motherfucking Capital One Arena and see my man, the original Tribal Chief. But anyway, back to Raw, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. But what else happened on Raw? Oh, I'm sick of this New Day and AOP. I'm sick of that shit. Like, there was no reaction TV or nothing. Like the crowd didn't like make no noise or none of that. Like it's just like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like they just keep booking Curry and just horribly, man. Like man, his TNA was it TNA? Yeah, TNA on Ring of Honor. I forgot whichever. When he was dominating, like that shit was like that, and I liked it that Curry. Man. They just dropping the ball, right? We got the wide sticks. They came out and demolished shit like we knew they would. I'm ready to see them in like on pay per view now. Like I'm ready to see them Alpha Caddy and end this shit and move on to the next, man. What else happened? 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 What happened? Main event. Did they came out? I missed that.
No. The main event.
Oh, the main event. Randy Orton and what's my man Heinrich. I like him. I like him. Like my man, like his arrogance, like all that slim. I love that. Like, of course Randy got the win and we was dope to see that, you know what I'm saying? But I like my man. And then like they released a picture of like him and Gunther like back in 2008. And like to see that they really are best friends and really, you know what I'm saying, been ratting with each other this long, Slim. Like that shit is amazing, man. And just I like his ring work. He's not only fluid in the ring, you can see him taking it like he been getting better. Like I like that and see them moving them, giving them, you know what I'm saying, better matches and shit like that. Like really dope. And Randy Orton got the win, of course, RKO. I'm liking the US crowd now. Like normally they sing his song normally like they take the me part or I mean they talk to me. But like I think France started that shit, man, in France. Like man, singing with Jay, and then when they where they was at Scotland, I think when like the whole crowd sung the whole Randy Orton song, like seeing the US fans start to do that, man, that shit is dope. So that's what makes Beam Steaming this week, y'all. Sorry it was a little rush, man. I am in the car, so I got to take safety of the drivers around me and people in the car with me, man. So that's my France, yeah. So that's one of the things, I guess. So I apologize for it being rushed, y'all. Y'all gonna catch me on NXT tomorrow too, because I'm gonna do what makes Beeman steaming about NXT too, y'all. So tune in tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all catch
NXT tonight, right?
Yeah.
NXT tonight, my bad. Tonight. I'm gonna be on tonight. I'm gonna be stationary. And yeah. And
stationary?
Yeah, I'm gonna be stationary.
Did you tell Bad Guy Jack and Wrestling to all that?
No, I didn't tell them that. I'm gonna send them a message. If they watching, they gonna sit. But I'm gonna send them a message.
They're watching NXT now.
Huh?
They're watching NXT now.
They're watching that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm about to get home, watch that, and
freeze up. Gotcha.
Universe. That's what this was the famous thing.
Yeah, how it was just only me. That is interesting. But yeah, so that was Willie Beeman. You never know what he's going to say, and that's why we love him, because he always going to keep it solid 100 when his takes are real and it's very unbiased. But
you know what? I commend the people in the car, because I would have chewed that ass out for putting my life.
Wait, those people in the car for real? I thought it was his head.
I saw a head in the back seat. I think it was this kid. But I would have been like,
shit.
I was like, get off that fucking phone. You have my life in my hands.
Wow. On behalf of UPPR, we do not condone texting or anything of that nature, because we want you to be safe on that road. And also, don't prevent forest fires. Only you prevent those. But yeah, anything else you want to say?
I gotta go see the Pro Wrestling thing this week. So let's wrap this up. In the meantime, Raw was pretty good this week.
Yeah, Raw was good. Honestly, I give it, because the matches impressed me. I'm gonna give it an A. Because the matches definitely the matches was heavier, but I kind of like that. I like the balance of if you're gonna have low tier promo, give me matches. Give me some good quality matches. So I can't believe I'm saying it, but I'm giving it an A.
I'm right there with you.
But well, so that's it for us. Like we always do, we have so many things and something for everybody. Just like NXT is coming up, coming up, and we're gonna believe in that. Just like we believe in the Mike Knox show that's on Mondays, our show that's on Tuesdays, AEW Dynamite show that's on Wednesdays, top 5, and also predictions that's coming up because we have Bash Up Berlin and All In. That rhymes, bars. And,
I didn't even talk about
also,
that.
and then of course Saturdays is SmackDown Penitentiary, where you can get all of these. You can like, subscribe, comment, everything. But like we said, shouts out to the Resident Dawn and Bad Guy Jack because their show is coming up next. And because why? Because we believe in this one and only person, and we are leaving right now. If I can find it, we believe in him.
We don't.
We believe in Joe Hendry. Everybody, I hope everybody is clapping right now because we love him in London, in Paris, and in Tokyo. Bam! What you doing, Bronson? Anyway, that is from me. That is it from EC. We love you. Peace and thank for each and every one of y'all and come back. Thanks for watching and fuck Hulk Hogan.